Hello. Oh, hang on, gotta reorient this. There we go. No, the alignment. It's fine, the alignment's fine. Yeah, I have game audio, alright? You can calm down. Relax. I definitely wasn't the one who freaked out about that last time. Okay, it's not capturing the game, hold on. Oh, yeah, it is, never mind. Oh boy, I hope it doesn't crash. I actually didn't test it before I started. Oh dear. Knock on wood. I'll try turning the resolution down if that works. Alright, fingers crossed. Oh, okay, we're fine. Alright. Yeah, we do have audio. Unless there's something terribly, terribly wrong. Okay. Let us begin. You can't talk to any of these fine young ladies. We have to talk to him. All right. I should have done voice exercise before I did this. I don't know. That's not a voice exercise, is it? I'm being stupid. Your body betrays your degeneracy. Yeah, Measurehead, his body totally betrays his degeneracy. The young woman at the giant's side agrees. Your body does not betray your degeneracy. That's a lie. You're in great shape. Don't say anything. Size him up first. Are you admiring my morphophysiology? A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look. Thank you. It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, ham sandwich. You are not in danger, because you are not a threat to me. You want voice actor exercises? Get that one Sonic Boom clip of Sonic making the most random noises. Actually, send that to me. That might help. Puff out your chest. Still say nothing. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get to the harbor. That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul. His face contorts in disgust as if he were smelling a dead rat. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It's making the woman in my company sick. You're right, I'm an alcoholic. I need that dead body to no longer be in the tree. No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning. Show him the ham still got it. Actually, I think the ham sandwich race still has it in them. Willingly calling yourself a ham sandwich. In melancholy reflection. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. That's really going me-hunky. You dominated lesser cultures like the deformed Himians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Kochkos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe? It is, baby. Yeah, you know it. There's a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative. Come on, I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back. It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor. It was your people who put that dead body up there. Your people should help me get it down. Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the 17 Islands and to Boogie Street and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art and your microcephalagic skulls. This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off guard. No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive, remember, communicate. Oh, god damn it. You're holding me back here. This is actually easier. Okay. I'm gonna save again. Just in case we can't do both of these, because I want to do this because this is funny, I think. But this is even better, so I'm gonna try that next. But first, we'll do this. Oh shit, I failed. Go ahead, don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets. No, I better not say anything on this topic. That's understandable. Jean-Luc Measurehead is a sage and intellectual giant of race theory. Who are you? Handmaiden of Al Ghul. Hold on, we'll talk to him a little bit more. You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white? Don't be vulgar. White or not has little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that. He turns his eyes towards the harbor, seemingly bored with you. There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however. Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life? Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race of naivistic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to our race failure. It is lax and moronic. I'm no communist. Of course you are, Revacholian man. The failure of communism to challenge the world order is the core of your race fate. All around you, the fruits of its defeat. Individualism, rock and roll, music, sexually transmitted disease. Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? He leans closer. Degenerate youth culture, rock and roll music? I've gotten it from disco, actually. I said I'm not a communist. I don't know who I am, but that's one thing I know. Stop explaining yourself. No one cares about your beliefs. The conversation's moved on. Tell me what degenerate subculture has made you dress in this shameful way. Oh, great. He's actually fine. Gotten it from disco, actually. Offshoots of the 70s, people have invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race, but what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the 70s race. Okay, I'll ask, who are the Seminoles? The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago, millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know. So you were born and raised in the islands before you moved to Revachol? I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulumbur are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile du Fantôme, waiting on Immaculate Conception from the Pale. So you did come from the islands? No, he cranes his head. I have heard about it on the radio. He would be appreciative if you did not further chase his line of inquire in front of the women. Well, I'm going to do it anyway. So you're not really Seminoles, you're just from Revachol. I'm from Curon. He changed tact. And no, it's not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Seminoles strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting that dead body down from the tree. Kim, what do you think about this? I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one. How do you know there would be a next racist? There always is. Race is reality. He nods approvingly. I can't call him the lucky racist? Oh, whatever. Oh, and that's locked now. Now, you know what? I am actually going. I'll make another save, because I have a quick save here. So I'll make another save right here. And then reload my quick save. So I want to see if I can pass that conceptualization. There we go. That's the ticket. Oh shit, hold on. I should have probably... You know what? No, I'm going to... I should have exhausted the dialogue first before I tried this. Rock and roll is moribund. Only Kochkos listen to it anymore. There's no life left in it. My people abandoned it long ago. Leads only to neurodegenerative herpes and heroin overdoses. I suspect that Everard's corruption is why he's able to recruit this guy. Like, he was just like, I'm the big communism builder. He wouldn't have gotten guys like Measurehead. I mean, yeah, I guess. Who are the Seminoles? So you did not come from the islands? Not really Seminoles. You know anything about this mug? It's not so much as glance at the object. Put this into the trash lately? Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it. Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash? I don't know. What are those tattoos you are supposed to mean? Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. He gestures towards the lorryman down the street. I am not like them. I am craniomatic perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features that should dispel any doubt. True, that is a noble cranium, but you got a hard knock on yourself. You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you? You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniotomy, just an observation. What else? It's impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It's covered in the ravages of Al Ghul. From what remains of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur La Clef and Flesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi. Interesting. So one of my ancestors was Sur La Clef and the other Vesper? Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Revacholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al Ghul. That is the only reason you are here. He's right. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober. Alright. Save again. Okay, what do you think about this? Alright, try again. Okay. Measurehead, I am new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there. Do you? Lieutenant looks at you. This is for the thing. Lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door and then to you. He lets out an audible sigh. You are obviously a liberal, Zeolite, the man tells him. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on? Type A. Those are the Semines, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Mon, of course. The Mon are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding. Whoa, damn, you're getting called out here, Mod. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Ugh. Sorry, I gotta take a sip of tea here. A receding genetic pool has led the Mon on reprehensible street parades in Mon cities like Stade Canal and Redfort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats. Who exactly are the Mon? You know them by the names of their nation-states. The Oranese, the Gottwaldians, and the Konigsteiners. My people simply call them Mon. Mon is a derogative term for first world people of Gottwaldian descent. Hold on, I'm restarting this. Mon is a derogative term for first world people of Gottwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema. Also, people of Katla, like the Suru and the Uhu, are much more lactose intolerant. The wooden clogs, though? In some municipalities of Oran, people do wear shoes made of wood to street parades. Green, orange, and even yellow tassels have also been seen on hats. I am already losing it. The Mon are proof that you can have too much Occidental race purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant sub-race whom no one can take seriously. Okay, I got it. Who are Type A then in your view? The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messinia. The ancient Meteorans of Mateo. By the golden Passantic Sea. The Surizine of Sur La Clef, and even the North Konigsteiners, all have Type A race propensities. The other large mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous. I cannot pronounce any of these words. They count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem. He draws his finger across his face. Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking to their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum. Okay. Who are the Semines and Areopagites in this? As proven by the Mon and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Semines and the Areopagite are on the ascent. And the Semines are the indigenous people of the Insulindian archipelago. The Semines inhabit the southern islands. He gestures toward the south, across the ocean. I am Semines, from the stock of Ulunbur and Isle de Fantôme. No, you're not, actually, but whatever. And the Areopagites? The Areopagites are the master race of the Ilmarian deserts. The Seminese are the descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ilmara to Insulinde, thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant, Mon-ridden Occidentals discovered this place. And what's the difference? The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Seminese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged to the super isola of Paracarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls. He falls silent, contemplating the beauty and the mystery. Then he continues. The latter is perfected in adapting. Together they form the Areopagite, or Semiopagite, super race. That is all. There are no more Type A races in the world. Nature was not capable of more. Type B? Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race, the Coachkos and the Vacheliers. They are mud-colored people. Mud-colored? To an untrained eye, the Coachko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich, but look into their eyes and you will see. He squints, full of sage wisdom. They are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin, unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking al ghul and smoking the degenerate tobacco herb, and for eating potato. The Kochko, the countless macro-nationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with the patat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba. And the Vacheliers you mentioned? Revacholians, halfway between Type A and the racial cauldron. Too mixed to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 2,000-year history on this planet. Is it 2,000 years that you've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off. Go away, stupid political thoughts. I'm pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long. The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over, like a fever dream of skin, hair, and bone. Wake up, naive chess piece. The revolution was perpetuated by degenerate left-wing marauders, not all the people of Revachol. The revolution came through Revachol from Grad, in Sarath-ridden potato carts. It's literally an illness, a prion disease that lives in the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes, a soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucinations, and paranoia. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia, a hereditary prion condition passed from the Kochko to the Occidentals. He paused in theoretic self-reflection. But not sexually, probably through trade routes and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant. Enough of the Type B mediocrity, he nods, satisfied with the outcome. The file CF race cauldron of pederasty, please. Type C through F are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptions. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me. Chimeric experiments? Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a Mesk woman and a Seminese man, only possible if their mother is Mesk and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile like a donkey. He looks west ruefully. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair. Any more? And there is the Seminole Kojic Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Seminole Kojic Chimera? It is not an aesthetic sight. Better not... yes. The Kojko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Seminese with a Kojko to produce a superworker of Seminese strength and Grad servility. This will never happen. The Seminese and Kojko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely. No Seminese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Kojko woman or Kojko. But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of type CF. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on? Now that we've been through all the types, do I understand advanced race theory? You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it. Sir, this is so Wendy's. Will you help me get to the body down if I do? We will see. Access to the Union is important for investigation, but there may be another way in without becoming a race theoretician. Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously, Lieutenant thinks? Yes, I am, he concludes. I am worried. On second thought, yeah, no thanks. Lost dough buckled away at the last gate. This is why your haplogroup will never rise from the ashes. Now I need to luxuriate in the private company of my babe. Leave me. Okay, good, cool. I can still knock him out. Hang on. It's clearly like the hard stuff, brother. The what? Sounds like my stomach's growling. Evening falls. Time has come to take the vows. Vows? The vows of blood and flesh. What is my lower intestine going on about? Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system. Okay, but what's the hard stuff? Fascism, brother. What? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. We're not doing this. Okay, we'll go through this thought because I don't have to internalize it, but we're not doing this today. This is a bad thing. We're not doing this. What is fascism, though? Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revshal's problems? I thought you were my circulatory system. Quit stalling, brother. We were talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing, the weak link. Liberals? Yes, them, but also woman. Woman? Woe men. Men of woe. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woe men need to go back to the fucking kitchen. This is what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important, but the main thing is that women need to know their pace. Am I having some kind of stomach seizure? Oh, hang on. Oh, shit. Wrong thing. Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth. Why am I getting this? Because you said the hard things that others won't say. The good things. You said them many times. I don't think I have, man. I think I've just been mildly right-wing. I'm not a fascist. I'm an ultra-liberal. I'm a cool anarchist, okay? You don't understand. Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we call it something else, like a traditionalism? Okay, yes, let's call it that. Good thinking. I made up my mind. Yeah, absolutely not. There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It's one of betrayal and disappointment. Too bad, baby. Too bad. All right. Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go. All right. Time to punch his ass. Shit. Oh. How did this happen? Your little fist in his giant hand and he's squeezing it. It hurts. You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. The pressure in your hands becomes unbearable. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic. Fuck you. Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Ah, nope. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more. The words to the song have changed. Say I am a violent drunk. No, I won't fucking say anything. Ah, damn it. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further. Okay. So we can get through now? No, we can't unless we decide to internalize his theory. But I'm gonna knock him out instead. Yeah, I'm safe scumming this. I don't even care. Oh yeah, second try. This is a cool scene. I'm doing this. Ugh. Just like that, instinct took over. A solid straight into his throat, into the cartilage. You could swear you felt the soft palate break. The man is reeling, gasping for air. Time stands still around you. In the distance, the sound of the harbor are falling silent. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man's lip. He's open. Rip into him. Right hook. Escalate it. Get intimate with him. Bring the hurt closer. Okay, ready for this? Ready for this? 360 flying spin kick, baby. Ready, set, watch! Yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme, that shit, man. Oh, yeah. Ugh. The man lands with a dull thump, like a broken-down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left is the button. Welcome to Revachol, bitch. No, Disco Inferno. Press the button. As you slam your fist on the button, the man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the side. Looks like you're the new measurehead now. Her voice is surprisingly calm. No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up. Lieutenant makes haste towards the door. Man still knocked out, he breathes slowly and steadily. It'll take a few moments for him to recover. Wait, where'd I go? Is there anything behind him? Wait, hang on. What did that do? Where do I go? I hit the button. Where do I go? I thought it was behind him. Open the door. What door? What door are we talking about? There's no door here. There's a door. Where? I don't see it. Other side? Okay. I thought it would be behind him. Oh, this one? Okay. From where you came in. I gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha. This one. Here we go. Okay, well, I don't know if this is the door, but it's something. Someone's coffee machine on, yada yada. Standard office file cabinet. Oh boy, books! I love books. On second glance, Helmut has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers. It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this. Let's see what's inside the drawer, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Browse through the folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Mundi, Grad, and even Ilmara. Some of the materials being handed over to the companies inside Revachol, Coron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock, are listed among the many districts where imports are being sold. Anything interesting? It's hard to make sense of the thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to save scum this, but... Damn it! Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing. Could I actually focus through not focusing? You're a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and letting go. Lead the if I let my eyes go completely out of focus, all the shapes start melting into each other. Is that what you're doing with these folders over here? No, of course not. Good. Oh, okay, you can keep doing this. Fantastic. And it just keeps giving you a modifier. Fantastic. Or at least it gives you the one. It's probably not relevant to our case anyway. After all, we are not investigating an accounting mystery. Do it again. Yes! Whatever is hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would ever be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. Look at the note. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember Leo Everett's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everett's plant, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled. Look him on to-do note with a list of errands for Everett. Everett Clare, probably the head of the Debardiers Union. He inspects the note. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here. What's so special about this borscht? Good for drugs? Booze? Blood? Yeah. Nothing really indicative there. Oh, a postcard. Fantastic. Ooh. I'm actually equipping those. Hold on. Oh, yeah. We look sick. Drip or drown. Radios emitting strange buzzing sounds. And we're drowning in that drip. You slowly turning into a better cop through cosplaying as one. If I dress like a better cop. I don't want to put 10 cents in this. That's gonna hurt my profit margins. Oh well. An imposing combination of punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change. Shit. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move. Oh yeah, you can dial a random number here. Hang on. Hang on, why do I have to put those pants back on? Alright, not as good, but it's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air. Useful patterns? Undoubtedly, no. I might try this again later. Sure, why not? Muscle memory is a tricky thing. Nothing tricky about that. You'll just do, fail, repeat until it works. All it takes is motivation and practice. Good motivation. Alright, and we're back up to where we were before. I can get my jacket back. Fantastic. Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. There's a white rectangle clearly visible on its back. This is your cloak, you can feel it. Lieutenant, I think that's mine. Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we're the only detectives in Martinet. You think I should get it? A service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do. Grab the cloak. As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours, is what the cloak is relaying. More drip. Ooh, that's good drip. Actually. Yeah, I don't really need a conceptualization bonus. Oh, yeah, now we're looking at... Okay, yeah, we need to get the... We don't really need to do physical instrument right now, so... Guess we'll just put the shirt back on. Excellent, excellent. Red, Polton Pilsner, 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here. How hard? Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. Must have been pretty hard. Did I do this? Well, the Lieutenant looks at you than the bottles. Yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that was you. That's really sad. It must have been miserable. Yes, the Lieutenant agrees. The scene isn't exactly rippling with joy. Let's just move on. Night Watchman's booth. This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door reads Rene Arnault. So this is where Rene works. I'm going to look around. If you must, but please hurry. We're pretty easy to spot up here. Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out on a street fair. The man, Rene, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She's smiling playfully at the camera. Rene looks like he's about to smile. The photo must be tied to some good memories. Why'd you take that picture of Rene? The lieutenant asked, glancing at the photo. I'm going to ask him about it. You're really interested in that old soldier? He remarks, surprised. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure, as long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time. I need to slow the fuck down again. Hold on. Mortaire! Collect the remains of my drunken bender. For money. That is broken. Great machines and quiescence. The perspective fucks me up a bit. Oh, there's shit on the roof over there. Okay. Probably go there later. What is this? A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. Seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to the hook block. Marche on, Arrête off. I don't think I should be touching this, but you know what? Very long cutscene here. With a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again now that its purpose has been fulfilled. Its purpose? What do you mean? Moving this container, of course, for the purpose it was built for, the purpose is acted, and now it will rest. I can't see how that was worth the ruckus. He looks at the crate, except for seeing that crane in action, which I admit was satisfying. Hang on, Kim wants to talk about something. Should think about calling it a day. Maybe the nights are still miserably cold this time of year. Yes, my hostel room calls. We can pick up where we left off tomorrow morning. Can I still talk? Can I still go in here? All right, we have enough money for our next room. Fantastic. I think I know who's in here. I think I know who's in here. So you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go to bed first. Get the fuck down the stairs, dude. Get a nice good night's sleep before we deal with that guy. What are you, a commie? Wait, hang on, huh? I can't go back down. What the fuck? I can't leave. I'm stuck. Fuck. Okay, I think we have to find another way out. They locked the door behind me. Those bastards. There's a key? I thought the key was the button we just pressed. So wait, I gotta go to Everard now? Okay, fine. Jeez. Alright, we can't put this off till tomorrow. Hey, what's over here? Before you stands a cargo container, just one of the men in the yard. I think there's something special about this container. You do? Because I don't. Wait, why not? There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating this one? It was hanging from the crane. You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with the cargo container. We're not here to interact with containers. We're here to get the body down from a tree. Knock on the door. No reply. Open the door. To your left, Lieutenant considers your action some puzzlement. Persuade the door to open. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric? Because getting physical wasn't an option. Because that wasn't an option? Lieutenant looks startled. Never mind. Lieutenant looks, are you satisfied, Detective? Okay. Maybe it's not in there, I guess. Maybe it's up here. Ah, here we go. Now we're going. Yes, I was just getting the wrong container. Fantastic. Large table with 2 huge vacuum-insulated thermal coffee dispensers. Someone has forgotten a small plastic card next to stacks of cups. Pick up the card. Debardier's Union card. You snatch up the red plastic card. It features a black contour of a crane-lifted container. The name Etienne Hogarth is written in the middle. Below it with a smaller text, member of the board. Comes with a magnetic strip meant to open electronic doors. Oh, is this the key? I think this is the key. Oh, he's not even here. Never mind. Oh, wait, hang on. Get in there. I don't see anything else. Taxidermy fish that tells time. Dust been cleaned out for the night. A smart man doesn't leave any incriminating documents behind. Yeah. So he's gone. I assume this is the key we need. I cannot navigate down this fucking staircase. Who are you? Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on. The accent is so thick it's impossible not to notice he's Yubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Yubi's sunt sick on Monday. Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everett. Tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you. Hi. Everett, Everett, Everett. He looks after everyone. Oh, well, hey there. He smiles. How can I help you, mister? He's Irish, basically? Okay. Oh, the potato people that Measurehead was trying to tell me about. Look in his deep blue eyes as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an asshole for no apparent reason. I see you're not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? A shadow passed over his kind face. What is it with you people and scabs? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks are just folks, you know, but folks gotta eat. He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scab and kind, if you know what I mean, mister. I lost the accent already. You're Yubi, right? Oh, yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mom had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Now he took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Yubis are up to all sorts of trouble with the sheep and the other animals and whatnot. I don't you know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir, there's just nasty rumors. Oh, so they're also Scottish. Thank you for clarifying that, sir. What are you doing with the containers? Oh, I'm just making some covers from the containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them. He waves the containers tower behind him. Hang on. Pass my logic check. Not a lot of those. 3 logic. Well, we'll figure it out. Quick save. Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with Olivia here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Lyra, she said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they can get back. And a lot of folks really did keep coming back. In the future, can we keep the greeting shorter? Sure, mister. Absolutely. I'm always willing to help out nice fellows such as yourself. He smiles his disarming smile and looks you deep in the eye. Alright, this is better. What's going on here? The containers in the yard are green and Wild Pine's livery. The mountain rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It was like some red infection was spreading outward from the container yard's core. This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Yes, they're hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debrides logo, Union logo on them. Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers? No, not really. He shrugs and continues merrily. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things, says I go and tell them everyone. Measurehead accidentally taught you useful world-building info. That's why we asked him. Thanks, Leo, you've been very helpful. Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all, the little guy affirmed merrily. Where is everyone? The harbor's empty. Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. He leans in with a confidential look. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. We haven't worked for 2 months now. So no one is working? Not everyone is down there, of course, he chuckles. Mr. Everett is in his office, where he always is, and John Luke is guarding the gate. He pauses to think. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble, and Everett sent them on a nice vacation for a week or so. He stops, but seems eager to tell you more. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into? Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. He smiles and leans closer. Him and his boys stirred something up in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everard tell him to take some time off. What did they actually do? I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how the boys are, you know. Another chuckle. Another chuckle. I have to come out of the accent like slower for the not speech. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school. Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hardies. Looks to you for assistance. Too rowdy? Leo, what kind of a fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary? Too late. Leo's mouth is still... Hang on. Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving and words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on to the end of days. Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner. Oh, no, he's already switched to a prize fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions. So you work here? Yes, everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick, but everyone calls me Leo. The little man raised his hand in a welcoming gesture. I'm like Mr. Everard's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everard is away. Actually, Miss Buford is the right-hand man, but she's a lady. A good-hearted chuckle again. Who is this Miss Buford? A real pretty lady with a skin like those Dukes and Sucre Cackney bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Stay on this Miss Buford topic. Who's this Miss Buford you mentioned? Oh, Lizzie. She's a real sharp tool. Mr. Everard put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly. But she's a real nice girl. Grew up on this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes. He goes on. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has. He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes. So Everard trained a lawyer named Miss Buford. Interesting. You're doing a great job around here, Leo. Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo. Lieutenant smiles a little, man. Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. You didn't even think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider. Ah, what a nice guy. Sometimes I feel like some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here, but you guys are alright. The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinet, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day. Are you who wrote the note to make more banners? Oh, yes, he replies excitedly. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht. What was that about the borscht? Oh, yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. The little guy chuckles merrily. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. He shakes his head with a wild smile. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renaudin's boar dogs every time the lunch is done. Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht turns little guys into dog fighters. Alcohol, however. What do you mean by taking the soup to the men? Is it for striking? Oh, yes, I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling rags. Who makes it the whirling? Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manna in that weird language and laugh together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad. Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm going to look into it. Oh, sure, mister, sure. The little guy nods. You do that. Yes, sir. He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along. What's in that container over there? Oh, that one? Looks like the container. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers up here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up. Told you. Looking for the leader of the dockworkers union. Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. He coughs and continues immediately. Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school, but we did when we were boys. Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man. Oh, Mr. Everard is usually in his office, of course. He points to the two joint containers on your right. But he already left for the day. He always leaves around 22. Okay, I'm off. Yeah, can't talk to him yet. Ooh, stuff here. Money! Money! Ooh, fancy case. Ooh, extra half light. Fuck yes. Hold on. putting these on now. Oh, that's sick. Yep. So I think inside that container there's actually someone important. But I need to hide her rhetoric, which might not be possible. Actually, I can get this up to at least 4. Alright, I got a shower. Okay. Does any of this increase rhetoric? No, I don't think so. Quick save. I don't know if... And as always, Ben, it's impossible to open container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind. Shit. Does anything decrease rhetoric? Suggestion. +1. No, I don't think so. Oh, there are my keys. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to... Is that the only way to get this container open? Because I think I know what's behind here, actually. It's important for the ultra-liberal vision quest, so I kind of want to get that done. Hang on, what if I turn off the crane? Alright. Okay, it's broken. Fantastic. So you got a +1 on. What? Maybe that's from a thought. Bonus from... What do you mean? But it... Oh, this one. Oh my god. It is. Fucking Christ. Yeah. Well, I'm stupid. Hang on. We'll reload that. You know what? Since my mod just left. What time is it? Close enough. Hold on. I don't know if this will change much. No, it's still 3%. My God. Try it. Nope. Okay, yeah. I think we will go to bed. Actually, we'll go to the whirling. Pick up whatever we find on the way. And then we'll stop. Oh yeah, actually I want to interrogate racist lorry driver for the drugs. That's what I also want to do. Although he might be gone. I think 3% is basically never happening. So is it hard-coded to fail? Is there like another way to get that thing open? I'll have to look that up. Oh, the pathing. I know some skill checks, they're like specifically designed to fail. Yeah, there ain't nobody out here. Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often. What? No, you shouldn't. You're an officer of the law. Fuck yeah, motherfuckers. That's the spirit. Never forget, the whole world's a wooden house and your goddamn flamethrower. Hang on, drop off my money. Yeah, I know what's behind that, I think, so. $0.80. Nice. See, this is the kind of hustle you can be doing. Just put your mind to it. The Bakuno's gone too. Oh no, he's still here. They're still here. Of course he is. He's on fucking speed. He doesn't sleep. Alright. I think we're good for now. Thank you for showing up. Good night. God bless. I'll see ya